Alright. The hunt board has wiped clean. There is nothing else for us to do. There's no more green. All the side quests are done. The renown is all gone. The renown rewards are all taken care of and in my pocket. My dog. So we're going to look at the trophies of all the hunts and everything, and we're gonna restock and we're gonna finish the game.
Still alive, are ya? Go on then. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Yeah,
Come again.
go lift.
Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Alright, it's time to finish the game then. Time to see the last sequence of events and see what happens. So look at the wall first and see all of our memorabilia. Oh, there's one piece of memorabilia that I must get for beating the game. Vale signboard. The emblem of the Vale, Northreach's far-famed House of Ill Repute. That town is a gateway to the imperial capital of Oriflamme, where waves of old money and new lap against the opposing sides of the Great Wall. However, the Vale's proprietor, Isabel, knows it best as a safe haven in the storm. The town that took her in and the man she loved when the rest of the world shunned them. Briar's Kiss Songboard. The emblem of the Briar's Kiss, the finest forge in Dalamil. Run by its puckish and precocious young forge master Lubor. He inherited both its forge and the role of desert hare from his predecessor, the original Rosina Dalamil. Though the majority, the mayoralty of Dalamil, he won by his own merits. Her signboard. The emblem of the Undying's headquarters in Tabor. Tabor. The Undying are a secret society sworn to serve House Rosefield and war particularly the dominance of the Phoenix that are born into the Rosefield line. Such is their acolytes' faith in the Phoenix that they will gladly surrender their lives if it should be for the benefit of their master. Rusted Battle Helm. Archduke Elwin's helm, worn in his victorious campaign to quell the Northern Uprising, and later laid to rest upon his memorial stone. Now sleeps in Clive's bedchamber, a constant reminder of the bravery and selflessness of the man whose footsteps he and his brother mean to follow. No Daisy Garland. A fragrant diadem handwoven by Jill from flowers picked on the shores of Eliaphus Bay. The garland rekindles memories of a more innocent time and speaks of a love that can never fade. Aww. On a lair ship. Mid's dangerous dream of flight immortalized in miniature. The experiment ended in failure, and Mid has allowed Clive to keep hold of the model so that once her renown has grown, he might sell the piece for an exorbitant amount of Gil. Like Gil. Phyllis Quill. Loresman Harpockety, his best loved writing implement. Using his pen many a learned tome. It said that the long quill of the still has become imbued with wishes that he hears over its long lifetime. Words just waiting to pour out onto the page. So they should, should the day come that Clive puts down his sword and picks up the pen, he shall not find his one and only insurmountable enemy in writer's block. Vivian Eitel's academic cap, awarded to her upon the graduation from the University of Canberra, and now Vivian shares her lineage with Clive. The gift of the bonnet serving as a pledge so that, so long as they remain together, her knowledge shall be as much his as her own. Intermediate. A gift from Gav, this potent potable is made from honey collected in the Northern Territory short summers and fermented slowly over the next 6 moons. Despite an obvious inability to hold his drink, Gav insisted to be allowed to share the bottle when the time comes to crack the seal. Missives. Second. Sorry. I just sent somebody a message. The greatest gift. Feels like a lifetime ago. It was a lifetime ago. That afternoon on Mons Hill was our very first adventure, but somehow I knew even then that it would not be our last. I'll never forget that day. And the simple fact that you have not either fills my heart with a joy so fierce I cannot describe it. Since the moment we first met, you have always been an important part of me, the path that makes me whole. When times are darkest, you are my light. When I am lost, you are my guiding star. You are just what I need. You are all that I need. You are the greatest gift. Jill. Hideaway welcome. It seems far under the silver bell we gave her, so much so she's been taking to setting it atop her belly as she rests. To hear her tell it, the rascal kicks something fierce when she does too. Sounds like we have another fighter on our hands, and none too soon. I can hardly wait to teach our newest little curse breaker everything I know, though I suppose we can all celebrate first. No need to get ahead of ourselves now. Treasure hunt. What? You didn't think I wouldn't, I were just saying that stuff about hiding my engine, do you? Wouldn't you know, I've already a fine spot picked out and everything, but if you're gonna go on this grand adventure, you'll need to be quick about your business with that ruddy gold of yours. Take too long and somebody more clever might beat you to the prize. I suppose in that case I could bury you one of my lesser inventions. Goddess knows I have countless. Mid. A new day. I am not so foolish to believe that the single shaming at the hands of the town urchins can dispel a lifetime of hatred built up in one's heart. Just as a plot cannot be made clean by reminding it of its crime. It takes efforts, persistence, and more often than not, a stiff brush and bucket to fly. But more than that, it takes time. Fortunately, your courage and leadership has granted us just that. Just now decide whether to embrace or to waste it. A wise man once said the night is always darkest before the dawn. Good thing then I count one who burns so bright amongst my friends. Nubor. That which conquers all. Yeah, not long removed from the when you last placed yourself between us in peril, I sit and pen yet another letter in which I try and find the words to somehow express the gratitude of an entire town. Still, something feels different about our latest triumph. For in the past we leaned ever so heavily upon your good graces. This time we found ourselves elsewhere, in ourselves. Our hardship has shown us that which should have been apparent all along. We are not as different as we want to be. Does the peasant love his homeland any less than a noble? Does the bearer love his family any less than another man does his own? It is this love that has united us and given us true strength. Should every thrall, Akashic bandit, and brigand in the realm come charging our gates, we will not fret. We will not falter. We will fight. And we will win. Note of thanks. My Lord Marquess, I write to thank you for the kind consideration you have shown those whose names are written within the pages of the Book of Martyrs. I know that it would move them deeply to know that the first shield of the Phoenix laments their passing. Though each and every member of our order stands ready to sacrifice their lives in service of the Phoenix, do not doubt that those who are taken before their time go with regret for the long years of duty left undone. That they should live on in the memory of a proud son of House Roosevelt such as yourself shall surely go some way to soothing their sorrows. May the Phoenix's flame burn ever in your heart. Cyril, bearer of the burning quill. Alright. That's everything taken care of. One more trip to Karen and make sure that I'm all stocked up for this final fight, and then time to end this.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
Potion. Nope, we're stocked up. Alright. Let's see things through to the end. Walk to the end as you will.
Make sure you do this time. Oh, and while you're at it,
It's them.
Clive, if you see me dad up there, tell him we were right to leave his legacy with you.
Aww.
Tell him he'll be in the front row. There's no way he'd miss this. Well, behave yourself, Mid.
We'll see.
No promises. Aww. Mid's best girl in this game, no doubt.
So, you're in charge now, Gav.
And what does Taya have to say about that? Come back before she finds out, eh?
Aw, the bromance. They'll see you on the other side, Gav. Aw.
Thank you, Yote. I'm sorry.
Your Grace, I shall pray for your safe return.
That's kind of you. But you should pray he
Uh-oh.
took his medicine. He
Her.
didn't spend all night grinding herbs for his lordship to leave them on his nightstand. Again.
You needn't fear, Lady Daya. And thank you.
See that your brother comes back in one piece. Or, at most, two. Any more and you can heal him yourself.
I'll keep that in mind.
Well, there's nothing to say that hasn't already been said. But that's never stopped me before, so just you do what needs doing. And don't worry about us.
We'll do our best, Uncle.
That we will.
If that is all?
Not quite.
Say goodbye to Harpocrates or Vivian. Oh, and Jill. You guys not coming?
Jill.
It's time, isn't it?
It is.
Aww.
Take care of him.
No Torgal either? Fuck.
And you. You take care of her too, boy.
Aw, Torgal.
Don't forget, Clive. We all choose our own path. Believe in yours.
Final Fantasy theme.
I do.
I'll be back. I promise.
Death flags. Stop.
I love you, Jill.
Another one.
I know. I love you too.
Oh, there it is. Alright. I was just gonna. If she leaves him with an I know, then it's some fucked up shit. Oh, how'd you guys get here? Gang's all here.
No. We have a god to kill.
I'm not trusting Bahamut. Just instantly loses his mind and fries the entire hideaway. Well, you were right about them losing their mind. Everybody just dies.